Confession by projection. Melanie Joly accuses Pierre Poilievre of politicizing October the 7th, but in actual fact, she's the one doing so. Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. I hope you're having a great day. Well, today in question period, of course, sparks flew over October 7th and what is happening in our streets all across Canada. You may have seen on my channel a few videos regarding the protests on Parliament Hill and how the rights of Canadians are being violated. In fact, I put up a video yesterday of my interview of Vegan Gaines, who was the young gentleman who was denied access to Parliament Hill because of his political views. I will put a link to that video in the description of this video in case you missed it. Yesterday should have been a day without political grandstanding, but of course it wasn't. And the Liberals, instead of answering the questions of Pierre Poilievre in question period, chose to project onto him what they are doing. Let's take a look at that exchange.
The Honourable Leader of the Opposition.
A year ago today, a sadistic and genocidal death cult, Hamas, carried out the biggest attack on Jews since the Holocaust and has 100 more hostages. Bring them home. Here at home, though, our Jewish friends and neighbors have been doubly victimized as anti-Semitic mobs take to the streets shouting, "From Palestine to Lebanon, Israel will soon be gone. There's only one solution: intifada, revolution." Will the government clearly and unequivocally condemn these genocidal chants from hateful mobs on our streets?
The Honourable Minister for Foreign Affairs.
Mr. Speaker, Judy Weinstein, Vivian Silver, Ben Mizrachi, Netta Epstein, Shir Georgi, Alexandre Luc, Idal Vital Kaploun, Tiferet Lapido, may their memories be a blessing. It was my honor to have met with their families here at home and in Israel. And on the anniversaries of Hamas' horrific attacks, my promise to their loved ones is the following. Year after year, Canadians will honor their memories, and to Jewish people, we stand with you. We won't relent until the last hostage returns home.
The Honourable Leader of the Opposition.
She does relent every single day, just like her leader. I asked a very simple question. Mobs have taken to the streets in front of Jewish homes, hospitals, and businesses to shout anti-Semitic hate slogans. I quoted a number of them and invited the minister to rise to her feet and specifically condemn them, to stand with Jews against the anti-Semitism that has been allowed to proliferate on our streets. So once again, will she condemn these anti-Semitic chants?
But she didn't answer that simple question. Instead, the Justice Minister stood up and gave a thoroughly unsatisfactory answer. But Pierre didn't give up. He asked the same question later in question period.
I gave the Foreign Affairs Minister 2 opportunities to condemn the increasingly common and terrifying anti-Semitic chants we hear in the streets. Israel will soon be gone. There is only one solution: intifada, revolution. Twice she refused to condemn those remarks. She continues to pander to Hamas supporters in the Liberal Party as part of her leadership campaign rather than doing her job. So I'll give her another chance. Will she publicly support Israel's right to retaliate against the tyrants of Tehran and the terrorists in Hezbollah and Hamas to protect itself? Yes or no?
The Honourable Minister for Foreign Affairs.
Mr. Speaker, if there's a day where we don't do politics about people's lives being taken or people being killed, it's today. We are all against any form of anti-Semitism, I hope, in this House, any form of discrimination. And I really hope that my colleague in front will apologize.
Right on. The Honourable Leader of the Opposition.
If there was ever a day when we needed a government to stand up for what was right, this would be that day. Has sought to divide Canadians by saying one thing to one group and precisely the opposite to another group. And here in this House, remaining radio silent on condemning anti-Semitic chants and on supporting Israel's right to truly defend itself by retaliating against the terrorists and tyrants. Why won't she do the right thing and stand beside the Jewish people today?
For almost a year now, people have been screaming anti-Semitic slogans on the streets of Canadian cities, and they've been glorifying the attack on October 7th as if it's something to be proud of. Murder, rape, torture, kidnapping is never something to be proud of, not to mention the calls for the extermination of the Jewish state of Israel and of its people. And yet we're allowing this to happen. Why? It appears that Justin Trudeau is pandering to both sides of the debate. He's sending his ministers to different events to say different things to different groups of people. And now his Minister of Foreign Affairs is doing the same. She stands up in the House of Commons and accuses Pierre Poilievre of exactly what she is doing, politicizing this day. I think it's disgusting, but it is a liberal trait. Never let any controversy or disaster or horrible event go to waste. Always use it for political gain. That should be their motto. But that's just my opinion. I'd love to know what you think. Put your comments down below. And while you're at it, please like this video, share with your friends and on social media. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel and hit that bell notification so you never miss another video. I'd also like to invite you to join me on Thursday evenings at 6 p.m. Pacific time for my live stream where you can join in on the conversation. And finally, there is links to all of my social media in the description of this video, including a link to my website where you can sign up to take the Canadian Firearms Safety course. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.